Hi, the story that I chose this week was called A Dog's Life, and it was written by Anne M. Martin. And this book is a children's chapter book that is targeted towards grades like 4 through 6 or 7. And basically, the story follows the life of a stray dog, and it goes through and it's from the perspective of the dog where they go through a bunch of challenges, including losing loved ones as well as trying to survive and going through and living with some families and getting taken away from some families and all sorts of different challenges that they're facing as a stray dog. And then the story ends by the dog finding an elderly woman to live with who actually does love and care for her and is able to take care of her for the rest of her life. I thought that this book would be good for children because it introduces them to a new way of looking at stories in a way where they're used to having character perspectives and different ways to view a story, but this gives them the perspective of an animal, which is something they might not be used to, and I thought this just provides them with that new experience, as well as learning to respect life in general, not just life of humans, but also the life of animals, as well as learning the importance of taking care of animals and even to be able to understand the importance of pets and how those animals can have a huge impact on their lives. And the activity that I chose for this book is reading journals. And this way, with it being a chapter book, with it being a longer book, they can section out the book to where each section they write a journal entry. And this journal entry can not only improve their writing skills, but it can allow them to write down their thoughts and opinions on that section of the story, as well as think of any questions that they might have about the story, and even to write down things that they're learning, words that they're learning, and other sorts of aspects from the story that they're getting from that section. I thought this was a good way for them to be able to reflect on how they're doing with the book, especially with it being a longer book, and it gives them a way to map out the story in their own words.